Oh, hello there. Welcome to Rapidan Camp, the President's home away from home. You're at Rapidan Camp in Shenandoah National Park. Oh, goody. I do love answering questions about President Hoover's home away from home. It's been years since I've had anyone ask. Well, yes. President Hoover and his wife Lou Hoover built Rapidan Camp. They used the grounds as their presidential retreat throughout his administration. When his term came to an end, President Hoover donated Rapidan Camp to the executive wing of the government, so future presidents could continue to use the camp and enjoy the natural beauty of Shenandoah National Park. Sometimes our presidents still stay here, but one hasn't visited in quite some time. From what I can remember, some undersecretaries were stationed here on that eventful day, but I haven't seen them for some time now. Herbert Hoover was the 31st President of the United States of America. Would you like to know more about President Hoover? Of course you would. How silly of me to think otherwise. After capably serving as Secretary of Commerce under Presidents Harding and Coolidge, Hoover became a presidential nominee in 1928. Well, of course I can. He's a pretty interesting fellow. In 1891, he enrolled in Stanford University and graduated as a mining engineer. Certainly, I would like nothing more. Anything in particular? It all started with that ruckus from the Dark Hollow Manor, you see. Oh, I do hope that they're all right. They are in the thick of it after all, but according to my colleague Hemsworth, the garden is in complete chaos. This brings me a lot of joy, as I've always felt that his garden was pretty tacky and didn't deserve all those gala awards. I've always believed the man was clearly overcompensating for something, if you catch my drift. Recently, our flowers have started changing colors, just as I thought we had a chance of winning this year's gala. But now our beautiful flowers are wilting, and I'd hate to have to resort to plastic. Well, maintaining the flora here at Rapidan Camp isn't about just the aesthetics. These flowers provide me and any guests a sense of normality in this chaotic world. Besides, a well-tended garden does wonders for the guests' mental health and well-being. That's something in short supply out here. Well, I'm Gumley, the supervisor here. But as you can see, my colleagues aren't the friendliest bunch. I try to keep the grounds in tip-top condition. But ever since we ran out of fertilizer, the sky changed color. It's almost impossible to do so. Ta-ta, friend. Take care now. Remember, if you need anything, I'm here to help. Aren't the flowers lovely this time of year? If he's good enough for Lindy, he's good enough for me. If he's good enough for Lindy, he's good enough for me. The garden always looks splendid this time of year. wilting flowers, then please do let me know. The weather has been simply awful as of late. I can see why President Hoover came here. It's so picturesque. We simply can't show wilting flowers at the flower gala. We'll be the laughing stock of the show. I hope that you're enjoying your stay at Rapidan Camp. The garden always looks splendid this time of year. We simply can't show wilting flowers at the flower gala. We'll be the laughing stock of the show. If he's good enough for Lindy, he's good enough for me. If he's good enough for Lindy, he's good enough for me. If you notice wilting flowers,